What's up, guys? You got Don back again for. I'm just gonna do a quick RU live. Actually, I know I've been doing OU and UU mostly, but I'm gonna drop down to RU today, and I'm gonna check that out. We're at about the 1300s on the ladder, I believe. I haven't played it in a while. This team I'm gonna be using has a Specs Typhlosion, just a good lead wall breaker, to be honest, as long as they don't have Ambipom. Glalie with Freeze Dry, Ice Shard, Return, and Earthquake. This is a nice wall breaker, as well as handles Flagon really nicely, and Venusaur even as well. Granbull is going to be AV with Play Rough, Fire Punch, Earthquake, and Stone Edge. I put Stone Edge in case they bring Fletchinder or Golbat. Magneton is Eviolite with Analytic, HP Fire, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon. I might change that HP Fire to HP Ice just for the Magneton switches. In fact, well, no, because then I'll become pretty weak to Escavalier. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, we have Banded Flagon with Earthquake, Outrage, Fire Punch, and U-Turn. Speaks for itself. That's like the OG Flagon set for me back in Diamond and Pearl. Rhyperior, we've got SD, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Rock Blast. I put SD just because, like, if you set up an SD with a Rhyperior and they're not in front of you or something that is gonna wanna like pressure it out offensively, like something's dying pretty much or taking a massive wallop. So this team, we went ahead and grabbed the battle, is kind of annoying looking, to be honest. I'm gonna lead Typhlosion. He leads Girder. And what would my switch-in be to that if I were to go for an Eruption? Nothing really wants to take a Flash Fire boosted anything. Then again, I feel like he's cheeking. He would just start setting up turn 1. Yeah, he's cheeky and start setting up turn 1. I'm just gonna go into Granbull. See, something in the back of my mind told me that that's what he was gonna do, but I wanted to play safe, and that's actually not bad. It's an easy to KO, and now I'm gonna Volt Switch. I don't think he knows I'm not Magnet Pull. He probably thinks I just pulled a double. That's fine, I get rid of that early and it doesn't get to do anything. And I can bring this in on an Bolo later if I want to as well. I kind of have to go into Typhlosion here. I guess Dark Pulse would have killed me too, but instead he goes for the Flamethrower, and I get the Flash Fire boost. I still am forced to just go for Focus Blast though. That is actually a 2-hit KO as long as I hit. If I hit. I think he's gonna roll it. Alright, he forfeited. So Specs Typhlosion coming through. This team is actually pretty offensive looking besides, I guess, Sigilif if it's the stupid set, and Trevenant. I think I can really just lead Typhlosion here though. He leads Seismitoad, that's fine. I'm going to go for the HP Grass and knock it out. He does predict that nicely, and I think he's going to probably go for Pursuit here. I'm just going to go into Rhyperior. He does not go for Pursuit, he goes for the Knockoff. So he gets rid of my lefties, that's fine. I think his play would just be probably Trevenant. So I think I want to pull a double into Typhlosion. And then I'm just going to fire off an Eruption because nothing's taking an Eruption. Like, even Seismitoad is going to take a lot from it. Typhlosion pretty much, if it doesn't have Houndoom or anything that's like really fat, like I guess Jellicent that's resisting Eruption, even things that resist it don't take it well. Like watch, it's gonna do at least 50%. Yeah, that was a crit, and the crit didn't even matter, it was still a 2-hit KO. It was 86, so it was gonna do around 60%. Yeah, he just forfeited. Where are we on the ladder? Yeah, we're 1356. Explosion gets it's pressure. If there's not a flash fire mon or something that's taking an eruption, which is very little, you're in a good spot. Like even the anti takes I think like 40 to 50% from an eruption if I'm at full health. See, am I lagging? Nope. I think the ladders is pretty slow. I want to get maybe like 2-3 more good games and then we'll call it a live day. Oh my gosh. This only happens when I'm trying to record. Let's see who's on the ladder right now. Battle RU. There's actually a good amount of people in here. Alright, so we got one. It looks like he brought an NU team pretty much. I expect him to lead with Chinchino or Bastiodon. So I'm gonna lead with Grand Bull. And I'm just gonna fire off an Earthquake here. Grand Bull is not weak by any means. It's got base 120 attack. Yeah. See Metal Burst me? Nope, he just gets up his rocks. I kinda wanna play rough, expecting Mantine to come in. Or even Stone Edge, but play rough would do more than Stone Edge. It's a nice middle ground play. I can also Fire Punch in case he wants to go into like a Bomb of Snow or something. I'm gonna play rough though. That crit actually might have mattered. In fact, it probably did. To be fair though, he was sacking it anyway. I have to like feel out how players are when I first start. I'm gonna go Magneton. He'll probably just knock off my Eviolite. So he goes for Tail Slap actually. Man, I wish I had a Rocky Helmet somewhere. That would have been beautiful. I don't think Chinchino actually has much that can touch me. So I guess just switching here would probably be Camera Ups. Don't like those hazards there. I forget I don't have hazard removal on this team. Now I can't really use Typhlosion, but Typhlosion has Fire Blast as well, and it's not going to be doing as much as it would have otherwise. I think I can just go back into Grand Bull pretty safely. He does U-turn. I guess he's going to go probably in a Skuntank. Yep. Do I need this anymore? Not really. I have Rhyperior for it. Well, it has Bolty probably, but still. And I can just go on with this bad boy, and I can fire off and Outreach and start killing things. Actually, that wasn't a good play because he has a Bomb of Snow with the Ice Shard. I mean, hits that free. All I saw was death. So he decides to go into this, actually. That was a weird play because he misses Tail Slap, but he didn't know if I was Scarfed or not. If I was Scarfed, I would have killed that if I was Scarfed. And he brought that out willy-nilly. So this team is actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. The Frogadier is actually not bad. The Fletchender is terrifying though. I really need to play really safely around that. I'm pretty sure Dougie will be stashed and it's going to trap Typhlosion. Slox also got sturdy, so I can't just fire off eruptions willy-nilly. His lead I'm expecting to probably be I guess either Frogadier or Dugtrio maybe. So what I'm gonna do is actually be Glalie, because he can't Oko me, I don't think. And I'll just Ice Shard here. He is Dash. Live that. I guess he'll probably go for Sucker Punch. So to get rid of Dougie, that means Typhlosion can have a little bit easier of a time. He goes into the Fletch. Now, I really have literally no reason to go in there right here. I mean, not to go in there right here. I don't know what kind of player this guy is, though. He might double into Venusaur. No. He goes for the SD, and I'm gonna Ice Shard again, just to keep him low. So he goes for the Roost, and I'm just gonna keep doing this. The minute he kills me, I just go into Rhyperior, and then I get it procs. And Fletchender is dead. Oh, no, it's not. I'm gonna go for the EQ here. And now he kind of has to go for Scald. I think Magneton can take one. It is Eviolite. And he's definitely a defensive variant. And I can just Volt Switch freely. Oh, excuse me. So I get to break this thing sturdy, which is awesome. And I can just go right into Grand Bull. I should be able to live a Poison Jab unless he's banded after Intimidate. And I'm just going to go for High Punch. Probably kills. Yep. And I can just go right into Typhlosion, expecting an HP Fire on my Magneton switch. So he goes Blastoise, actually. Interesting. This is my primary way to beat Venusaur. But at the same time, I know HP Grass doesn't kill. I'm still gonna go right back into Magneton. I have no reason not to. So I get burnt. I do get burnt, but I can just Volt Switch again here. I'm just gonna fire off a Thunderbolt. Well, actually, no, Volt Switch is still my best play. And I can bring in Typhlosion here, and I can just put the Eruption. Hopefully, he goes on a Blastoise, and then I can 2-hit KO it. Nice. And then I can't 2-hit KO what I meant to say. Oh no. I'm gonna go into Grand Bull here. Hopefully I don't get Scald burnt. I do not. So that means he was a Spadef variant. Again, I'm gonna go for Fire Punch. He's gonna protect here just to be cheeky. So that's why I'm gonna go into Magneton, and then I'm gonna Volt Switch out again. Yep. He might go for the double protect. But now he's in a position where Eruption is the 2-hit KO on Blastoise. And getting rid of Venusaur makes it so Grand Bull has a little bit easier of a time as well. As well as Rhyperior, he doesn't really have anything barred. Blastoise is here, Rhyperior out now. And I think I'm gonna just go back into Grand Bull here. He fires off the Scald, and I'm just gonna fire off the Play Rough. Get some damage, and I can just, of course. Oh, that's really annoying. So I'm gonna actually go into Flygon and just click Outrage now. Alright, this guy's really fucking annoying, I'm not even gonna lie. And what the heck is this set? This thing is so bulky, and I get burnt, of course. Oh, I've literally never known a Blastoise to be this fucking annoying. At least he sacks that, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Are you scarfed? You are scarfed. Good to know. I kind of have to go Rhyperior and click Earthquake. We do live it. We are Solid Rock. Almost max defense. So now we have to pretty much hope Frogadier is not scarfed, and Typhlosion could potentially win. Yeah. We are at enough health where we can click Thunderbolt twice. He can't protect Stallus. Unfortunately, I don't think HP Grass is going to kill Blastoise. So literally it's going to come down to whether that is Scarf Frogadier or not. Let's see. Yep, and we win. Sweet. That was a good battle. That was actually a really, really good battle. Frog. Alright, we'll make it like a quick 20-minute live. This will probably be the last one we grab. We had a lot of forfeits. We had a good battle there, and then we'll probably get one more good battle. Whew. I made this, or the concept of this team, I want to say almost a year ago actually. Maybe not a year, maybe like 6 or 7 months ago with, I believe, Jose, Shiny Weavile. It had different, I don't think Rhyperior was there, and I don't think Granbull was there. I don't remember what used to be there, excuse me, in place of them though. I think it was a much more balanced team before. Oh yeah, it was Hitmonlee instead of Granbull, and Rhyperior was not Bronzong. I don't remember. I just remember we kept getting bodied by Fletchinder before. Like, it was terrible. We're still having a little bit of trouble finding battles, which is honestly part of the other part of the reason I'm thinking it's probably a good idea to cut this one a little short. We do grab a battle. He goes in. He has Ambipom and Sneasel, so those are both big threats. And the Venusaur is going to be annoying too. I think what I want to do is lead Magneton. She leads the Antsy, and I can just fire off a Flash Cannon. But the Venusaur is going to do the same amount HP Fire is. I don't know if he's switching to that because he has HP Fire and it's an answer to me, or if he did that because it was just his best play. I'm going to go into Typhlosion just in case he does have the HP Fire. He does, and now I can just kill something. What do you want to die, bud? Yeah, this is a 2-hit KO. That's beautiful. This is also a 2-hit KO. Or a Oko, wow. That is insane. Normally I run Flygon as my Typhlosion counter, and that was not a counter at all. I'm gonna go into Granbull here. See, fakes out. Cool. I guess his switch-in would probably be either Magneton or Venusaur, so I'm still gonna play click Fire Punch. He says I play like a bitch, and I'm literally just predicting the shit out of him. I mean, not to be cocky, but if he wants to go there. He's gonna Flash Cannon here, I guess. I really still like having this. He might also just Volt Switch. So I think what I want to do is go Flygon. So he does Flash Cannon, and I can click Earthquake, it doesn't matter. So he's Scarfed, cool. And I'm gonna go into Magneton and click Thunderbolt, because I can take as many Flash Cannons as he wants to shoot off, or I can get big damage on whatever he switches in. Man, this guy is really salty. So we take the Antsy out. He goes into Ambipom. Again, I'm just gonna go right into Granbull. He knocks off my Assault Vest, which doesn't really matter to me that much anymore. And I can just click Earthquake, I guess. Honestly, Fire Punch is still a good mid-ground play. Earthquake would have knocked out Magneton, but it's honestly fine. I'm just going to go into my own Magneton again. So he goes for the Volt Switch. Good play on his part. He's probably going to go for knockoff. I don't think I died a low kick. I'm just going to Flash Cannon here. He has Brick Break. Cool. The Flash Cannon takes out Sneasel. And he forfeits. So that's going to be GG. Yeah, so we're almost to the 1400s. That guy was actually pretty low, but I think that's a good place to end it there. I actually climbed about 100 points from when I started the live. A lot of people forfeited, but I really like this team. Like I said, it's a hyper offense team. It literally just keeps pressure on my opponent the whole time. And I guess right here, it's like pseudo offensive because it's got the SD, but it also just puts a stop to Fletchinder sweeping my team, which is a very high probability. Magneton is like a pseudo Fletchinder counter, but by itself it wasn't really doing the job because I needed Magneton to keep up momentum with Volt Switch, and it was switching in on things a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Leave a like, subscribe, or leave any comments if you have any team suggestions or ideas you want to throw my way for any future lives. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.